2 million plus in revenues with 350 plus customers, 30,000 plus monthly website visitors, 300 converted signups and demos, 200 marketing qualified leads, 500 pages in their website. Let's find out how they went from 0 to 1 million and how they are using AI for marketing to 10x. Welcome to this chat with Kabandi, who's the co-founder of Omnify, who also leads their marketing. Can we talk about how you are leveraging AI for marketing at Omnify?
Sure. This thing that we are really investing heavily is the ABM part. Though I don't run much, but I'm all for experimentation. So I'll show you. So there are different tools. One is called Clay. This is basically one product that we really I love it. It has a very steep learning curve. You need to spend good number of hours to understand how Clay works and how you can leverage it. But once you get a hang of it, it's amazing what you can do. So let me actually show you how.
For somebody who's new to Clay, how will Clay help you?
So Clay actually is a platform where you can automate a lot of your workflows. We have previously, before the whole AI boom, we used to do it with Zapier, but it's completely AI driven. So what happens is, let's say there are different, you need to understand what challenges you are trying to solve for. So for example, let me actually take the ABM example, and I want to build a data set of say 100 businesses in US who are in the sports and recreation business, right? So no big deal, right? So previously I would hire a person who would get the data for me and create the entire list. But then what Clay does, Clay actually removes that entire friction. You don't need any human intervention there. You just create your segment and it will crawl the entire, internet and get you that list, right? Second is like, okay, on top of it, how can I do? I need to enrich the data, right? So it will use different enriching platforms. It actually allows you to choose those platforms, be it Apollo, be it I think they were Clearbit or something. So you can actually choose from there. And then the third would be, okay, now actually go to their LinkedIn profile and personalize based on what they've said in the LinkedIn profile, personalize a message for me, right? So let me actually show you how it works. So I have actually created a new account. So now you see that there are so many use cases. So you can draft emails, you can find local businesses, you can find and enrich people. So if I actually, let's say, click on this, right? And I go to Clay and I'll just start over.
A 101 question. What is enrichment? Can you give an example?
So let's say I have the person, company's name, company's email ID, company's VP, but also add their phone number, add their email ID or LinkedIn handle. So those are kind of examples of enrichment.
More details about
that. Correct. So let's say industries to do that. Let me see if there's anything in sports. Yeah. So if you see that there is sports and recreation instruction, and now I will create a job title. So who am I targeting? So I'm targeting the owner, like the director and the head. Let's say because those are the people who actually use our platform. And then I would see that, okay, now I'll choose the location. I don't want to crawl the entire internet. I just want United States, right? And then I'll see, okay, what else do I need? Profile, language, limit results. So because it's a free account, I'll just tell them that, okay, give me just like 100 people, right? From each business, 2 people is enough, and I'll just preview this table. So you can see that, okay, these are my businesses, company names, job title, location, and the LinkedIn URL, right? And I click on next, right? And I'll enrich the person, and I also want them to summarize the LinkedIn profile, right? Okay. And I also need their work email. These are enrichments that I'm doing, right? The rest I don't need. So I'll just save and run 10 rows. So it will just run for the first 10 rows. It summarized the LinkedIn profile for me. This one work email I found, rest of the work emails I couldn't find. So all of this, right? So it's amazing what you can do with it. All you need to do is if you have 20 hours in your life, just spend on Clay, and you can actually do a lot with it, right? So you can automate a lot.
Yeah.
I'm using a free account now, so I can't show you more,
Yeah.
but this is how it kind of works.
And from there, are there options to, let's say send the LinkedIn connection request?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Probably there are actually tools who does that. I used to use a tool which sends me, because I don't think Clay does it. They might do it. I don't know that yet. But there are actually tools who used to do that.
Right. So this use case is pretty helpful. So it's like to find all the contact details, Clay definitely helps, right? And are there supposed to be use cases from there? I mean, from that point, are we expected to use some other tool?
No, you can use their different tools, right? So you can create agents, you can create chatbots, you can do a lot of things. But Clay, you can explore and you'll find the use cases. I actually, not with Clay, but with another tool called Relevance AI, I actually created an agent who will help me send a report every month to my customers saying that this is the revenue you did. You already have that in your dashboard, but with this revenue or the metrics that you have, these are the suggestions I'm offering. So these are all AI-based suggestions. So
Got it. One question here. So Apollo will also have this data. So how with Clay, you compare Clay with Apollo for this
Clay
use
actually
case?
uses Apollo. Clay uses ChatGPT also, like the LinkedIn this you got. I use OpenAI's LLM to run it. Yes.
Okay, cool. This is good.
I think they run community events also for someone who actually wants to start on the AI journey. They can actually attend these events as well. Another thing that we did with AI is basically what I have done is, so for bigger customers, right? It's sometimes very difficult to kind of answer everything. They need some quick answers, and they need to be a support agent at all times, right? So what I did, I created an agent. So this is one of our customers, and I created an AI setup agent. With agents, what you can do is you can feed them any kind of PDF document, any kind of videos. You can just feed them with all the information, and they will kind of create this assistant. I share it with my customers, and the project manager actually can share it with the other gyms that are using Omnify for setup, right? So again, this is completely something that I did with the help of videos that I created. It has actually worked really well. So that is one. And when I've also we do a lot of videos, as I mentioned already. But what we have started using is we've started using these AI video tools. One is called Trupeer, and one is Clueso. So Clueso is, I think, SGX last batch. They were part of it. Really amazing founders, and they've been this really interesting tool where you can just record the product videos, and then they just edit it with the help of AI and regenerate a really amazing video, right? The product video. So we use both these tools for our kind of product demos, product tutorials, deep dives, etc. So we use both of these tools as well. The videos, these are videos mostly for people who are actually inside the platform. So we have a tutorial center where people can actually come and search for these videos, anything that they want. We do it with Intercom, we do it with other support platforms.
Yeah, so Clay, then the agent that you built for the customer, then these two, Clueso and Trupeer.
Yes.
Great. Yeah. And anything else on the AFO marketing side? Any other tools?
Yeah, not tools in general, but one of the biggest kind of new things that have come out recently is the entire image generation capability. The new LLM models that OpenAI launched, right? Pro and all that, they do really amazing job at generating images. So for small companies who do not have the bandwidth or the capability to kind of do image generation, it is really amazing. But yesterday, I think last night, Google launched Stitch, right? And I have been playing with it since the morning, and it has just blown my mind that the image generation capability is so good. So yeah, I think people call it vibe marketing, and that's what we are also doing. So just a very simple example, right? Our real use case scenario is so we have a product update page, right? And we do products. Who will do the assets? It's always been like a struggle with us, right? So now what we've done is we kind of said, went to ChatGPT and we said like, okay, we want something for our product update page. We need to generate some interesting images for that, which is like consistent with our kind of brand as well. If you go to a product updates, you still need to optimize these images. All these images are AI generated, and I think we took a day to generate all these images. Just consistent, it looks professional, it goes with the brand, and it just kind of brings a smile to your faces as well. With AI, you can do a lot more. You just need to know what you need to do, what your problem areas are or challenges. If you once identify that, AI is your best friend for sure.
How to use AI for marketing. Please leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next videos in the series of 0 to 100/AI for marketing. Until then, cheers and take care.